Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Rebuilding the Las Vegas Raiders. I just want to say thank you to everyone who has been so active in the comments, liking these videos. This has been by far my most successful, my longest rebuild series, and it's really got me excited to continue to do rebuilds as we near the end of the life of this series and near a Giants rebuild. I just want to say thank you guys. And please do continue to like and engage with the rest of this series moving forward. So here we are in week 3. We're 1-1. Our expectations are definitely playoffs this season. We have just come off a big overtime win in Pittsburgh. It was a big time win. We did have to use our offensive playthrough. The rules for this season, we're going to do that one offense playthrough and then 2 games of play the moments. We are trying to speed this thing up and try to get to the end of this series. So we have a loss against the Broncos, a close loss, and a little bit of a quarterback, I wouldn't call it a battle, but a conversation going on, because Trace McSorley has played pretty well, but he's been inconsistent. He's missed some throws when we've needed him, only 56% completion percentage, and we've got Tua sitting there. I feel a little bit like John Harbaugh right now, fending off the Lamar Jackson truthers. You know, Tua, the college superstar, Trace, a little more of an underdog role, but he did have a really good year last year, has earned that superstar development, and is the better quarterback on paper right now than Tua, who isn't exactly, you know, that prototype NFL size quarterback just like Trace. You know, they're pretty similar players. So we are going to go with Trace until he gives us a reason to doubt him. With that superstar development, he is going to give us the best chance to be a Super Bowl team by the end of next season. And he did just win Offensive Player of the Week as well. So we are going to keep moving here. We play the Eagles this week, and I think I'm going to sim this one. So keep our fingers crossed that we can garner some more momentum here as we head into week 4. And we get another close loss. This has been the story of the last 20 games for us. Just can't pull it out close. The defense really stepping up for us, though. Trace McSorley, again, just 300 yards, a touchdown, a pick, you know, just whatever. So the competition heating up. Tua's still sitting there. We're starting to think about it, guys. We really are. I think he's played well enough to keep his job for another week. Laviska Shenault, Amari Cooper, leading things for our offense. Defensively, Devin White gets a pick and a tackle. I mean, this guy is just incredible. Defensive Player of the Year as a rookie. And now we play the Chargers in a big game for us. I think we need to use play the moments this week. They are just 1-2, but this Chargers team has been on a tear in the course of this franchise. They won the Super Bowl the first year. They've got Will Grier cooking for them. So let's take a look at our upgrades, and then we'll go play the moments in a big game against the Chargers this week. Some good upgrades along the offensive line, it looks like. We go pass protector for Brandon Megalodon. A really bad upgrade for him. Chase Lucas coming along. And then Colton Miller, who has really struggled for us there at right tackle. We need him to pick some things up, and not the best upgrade for him. So we need him to do better than that. So here we go. Play the moments. We are an 80 overall, for those wondering. Let's get this thing done, Raiders. We're going to go ahead and trust our team here on this drive. Come on, Trace, get this thing in. Nice. Touchdown, Raiders. We're going to keep trusting this. Red zone alert, 2nd and 2. I think we can keep trusting this team. Oh, and they get it in. This is what Trace has done really throughout his career. As soon as we start doubting him, he turns it around. And they're driving again. You know, if we don't play anything in this game, I think we should just not count it. So I think that's what we should do, is just sim the end of this game and not count this and take the win here. Fine with me. Wow, we are dominating a good Chargers team. This is what we wanted from this team here in year 4. Convincing win in Vegas. John Gruden loves what he's seen from that team right now. So let's just take a look at the stats and get out of here. Look at Trace McSorley. Woo! Have a day. Jerick McKinnon with Tevin Coleman injured gets the bulk of the carries there. Amari Cooper has a day. Looks like no sacks allowed. And then defensively, David Marks, our rookie out of Southern Illinois, getting a sack. Clelin Ferrell, as I just learned, is how you say that name after watching Clemson this week, but he does get injured in the simulation. We'll have to take a look at that after we get out of here. That would be a big loss if Ferrell is hurt. And it looks like he's okay, which is a big sigh of relief there. Maurice Hurst, we are going to pay this man. He has been a menace for us. I don't know if menace is the right word, but he has developed really well. So he is happy with that deal. And let's pay PJ Hall as well. I like both of these guys, what they've done for our team. So good week to be an interior lineman for the Raiders. Getting paid. Putting up a good game. On to the Ravens next week. We do have an upgrade for Ferrell. Just sounds weird. It looks like it should be Ferrell, but if he wants us to say Ferrell, we'll say Ferrell. Up to 89 finesse moves. Still looking to get that one speed boost at some point along the way here. That'd be fantastic. So we got the 1-3 Ravens coming to town. We're going to go ahead and trust with how our team is playing. We can pick up a win at home this week. Come on, Raiders. 17-16. How about this defense? Picking up a big W for us. Trace regresses a little bit. Not the worst game ever, but want to be better than that. LaVisca and James Gardner getting touchdowns for us. How about the defense? PJ Hall showing why we paid him. Ferrell with a sack and a half. And David Marks. I love the way this defense is playing right now. Resilient win. Now we've got 3 straight road games and a little bit of balance down the stretch. Some upgrades along the offensive line. Walker Little. We're going to go the power upgrade for him. And Cam Robinson. Work on that pass protection a little bit. So much depth on this offensive line that we really focused on in the offseason, and it seems to be paying off so far. I know a couple weeks ago we did not give up a sack. Not sure about last week. But now we're at the 2-2-1 Bengals. Before the bye, I feel like our team is playing well enough that we should be able to trust this, though it would be really nice to get to 3-2. But I'd rather save those play the moments for scarier teams down the stretch. So here we go. Come on, let's get this. Let's freaking go. 23-20. Another resilient win, this time on the road. McSorley, though, 2 interceptions. Gets sacked a couple times. A reason you would think that game was even close, throwing 2 picks. For the defense, Devin White, 9 tackles, an interception. How about the sacks? Ferrell and Bayard. Gary and Conley getting a pick as well. So the bye week here, we're winning with McSorley. I think we got to stick with him. He is 4th in the NFL in passing yards, 12 touchdowns to 5 interceptions, 102.2 rating. So the numbers look pretty good. Having played with him, though, he's still got some inconsistencies, but he is developing. We'll continue to monitor it. Don't want to drone on about it too much either, but it is really important, I think, this year to decide who our quarterback is going to be, and we don't want to waste the opportunity to develop Tua either. But the big reason you stick with McSorley as we sim this training here is he gets so much XP every week with that superstar development that he earned after a good year last year. Almost 1,000 XP every week. So we're moving on through the bye. We're 4-2. Things are looking up, my friends. Tevin Coleman's been cleared. We're probably going to sit him. McKinnon's been playing pretty well. And this time at the 5-1 Chiefs, we have got to play this game. And the upgrades roll in this week. I had a feeling some were coming because we hadn't had one in a while. So Carl Joseph, go to the hybrid for him. He did lose his superstar, but we were able to turn him into a hell of a player while we got that kind of gift, because I don't think he really earned it statistically, but the game gave it to him, so not going to complain about that. PJ Hall getting another one, obviously going to go speed rusher. The overpower upgrade. Now, there was an update to franchise mode today. I wonder if, just maybe, they adjusted that a little bit, because the block shedding, you almost always got block shedding when you went speed rusher, and nothing on that one. So we'll monitor that. I'm sure it's not the first D-tackle upgrade we'll get this season. Go slot for Nick Nelson. And Trace McSorley getting an upgrade here. We're going to go field general. Ooh, a throw power for Mr. McSorley. That's big time right there. I'd like to get some deep accuracy at some point, but that's going to put him above Tua, I believe, in the throw power conversation. So the winner of this game will have the division lead. So play the moments. Here we go. Both teams an 80 overall. And a red zone opportunity right out the bat. With the way our team's been playing, I think we can trust it. We just got an interception out the gate and a touchdown. That was Carl Joseph, a 61-yard return on the interception to set that up. Now we can continue to trust this team up 14-0. We might not need to use the sim. Let's see what happens in this situation. All right, a 2-score lead. Third down, keep the drive alive. Red zone. Oh, we score again. I think we should just sim this thing. I think we should make a rule that we have to make this decision before halftime. If we decide to go to the end of the game, it has to be before halftime. We're going to go with that. Hopefully it pays off here. Another touchdown. We are in the clear. Wow. We have turned this thing around. Call this thing a successful rebuild. Knock on wood that that's not an early statement, but that is a stamp down by Trace McSorley and this team that says the Raiders have arrived and we are legit. 4 touchdowns, player of the game for Trace McSorley as he celebrates with his teammates. Let's take a look at these numbers. 282 yards, 4 touchdowns to 1 interception. We pick off Patrick Mahomes 4 times. McSorley spreading that thing around between his top 4 targets. Love to see that. Defensively, 3 sacks for the rookie David Marks, looking like a fantastic pick for us. Kevin Byard, Conley, Rhett Elam, our cover linebacker, and Carl Joseph, who had the big interception to set up the early touchdown. So the defense playing well, the offense playing well. Big note is this offensive line. No sacks allowed yet again. Was a big focus over the last couple years was that offensive line, obviously going with Walker Little early in the draft, Colton Miller going back to before we took over, and then some more first-round linemen since then, and it is paying off for this team. We're going to go slot for Chidobe. Chidobe Awuzie had that big pick 6 in Pittsburgh in overtime, the walk-off pick 6. Big free agent signing for us there. That's paying off. We did pick up an injury this week, and it is going to be 6 weeks to Clelin Ferrell. Don't like to see that, but with the way that Marks, our rookie, is playing, we should be able to weather that injury. That's going to put Arden Key, I believe, into a starting role. We also have Taco Charlton, so we did sign some depth at that position. We should be okay. Going to be good to get Ferrell back. It's unfortunate. He was having a great season. But maybe Marks can emerge as that #1 edge rusher for us. So 5-2. We still got 2 play the moments left, and we're in first place in this division. And we're rolling so much, I'm not really thinking about trades. And I'm also kind of tired of the trade engine in this game. It's just frustrating to try and find a trade. So Tevin Coleman comes back. Plug him right back in. Let's look at our stats on the year before we continue, because we've been moving a little quick here. So Trace McSorley, just increasing that quarterback rating. Seems to have taken this job by storm with how well his team is playing. Kalen Ballage, he has gotten 44 carries with the injury to Tevin Coleman, but not really, taking that job away by any means. McKinnon's been pretty good with it as well in the receiving game. Really just 4 top weapons here, and they're all having pretty good years. Chenault, Cooper, we mentioned this offensive line playing better. You can see the starters here really not giving up many sacks at all. Trent Williams is 1 sack on the year. He might be a Pro Bowler this year. And this right here, this is huge. Colton Miller, no sacks allowed on the season. That is huge. He has been a big liability for us. Good to see him turning that thing around. Let's look at the defense. Devin White, 41 tackles, solo tackles, 49 total, 2 interceptions, a deflection, a forced fumble, continuing his dominance at the position. How about Rhett Elam, the rookie for us, playing well, 44 tackles with the pick. And then David Marks, 6 sacks for this rookie. He was a 2nd-round pick, I believe, maybe a 3rd-round pick, but he's really coming on with the 83 finesse moves. The yearly awards are out. Trace McSorley in the running here, 6th for MVP. Gonna have to catch Deshaun Watson. We're actually not in there for Coach of the Year at this moment, even though I think we should be. AFC, McSorley up there for Offensive Player. Devin White up there for Defensive Player. Offensive Rookie, we don't have anybody. Defensive Rookie, David Marks leading the charge along with Rhett Elam. What a draft by the Raiders. Nice. Best quarterback, we're up there. Best running back, Jerick McKinnon. He's going to fall off with Tevin Coleman coming back. Amari Cooper, #1 for best wide receiver. He's won it, I believe, 2 out of our 3 years. Best offensive lineman, Trent Williams in the conversation here. And the rookie, Brendan Mehalona. David Bakhtiari headed to the Chiefs there. Good signing for them. DeForest Buckner, the free agent that we wanted so bad, is going to be the front runner for best D lineman, but David Marks hanging in there. Devin White up there for best linebacker. Any D-backs? No. And Butker up there for kicker again. So that's a good look at the stats. We'll probably keep moving to the end of the season before we look at the stats again. We got some upgrades before our game here. Walker Little. We'll go pass protector. Rodney Hudson. And Dakota Dixon getting an upgrade here, our free safety. All right, at the New York Giants, they're 4-3. I think we should keep moving. Save these play the moments for bigger games down the stretch, but it'd be big to get a win. Count it, 6-2, 31-17, still rolling. Trace McSorley a little quiet, 168, 2 touchdowns. He's just hanging on to that job. Every time we think he's locked it in, we start to question it a little bit. Really quiet day for the offense, but the defense, Devin White, 12 tackles, 1 interception, a sack for PJ. We got some upgrades. David Marks, go speed rusher. Looks like a quiet upgrade. 2 finesse moves though, so he's up to 85 finesse moves. Chase Lucas getting that upgrade. Pretty quiet upgrades so far. Nothing crazy this year, but it's okay. We did pick up an injury. Amari Cooper, 2 weeks. We can survive that. We got some good players at wide receiver. Don't like to see it, but we'll be okay, I think. Take a peek at negotiations. Make sure we're not missing out on anything here. Arden Key has been pretty quiet in the life of this franchise. I'm okay letting him go. Nick Nelson has turned into quite the good player, but he doesn't start for us. We're going to wait on him. The 2 running backs here. Some good players. I do think Colton Miller has reached the point where we should probably pay him. It really is a joke that EA does not have 5th-year options for these first-round players. It's really inexcusable at this point, but it is what it is. So we'll be happy with bringing him back for the year. For 3 years, rather. And with the shape of this division, this is a big game. Week 10, if the Chiefs win this, they're tied with us for first place. I think we should play this one and try and really take this division by the horns. And what better way to do that in a throwback NFL anniversary, go back to the good old days with the Chiefs and the Raiders. So let's get this W. This home crowd is fired up. The Khalil Mack trade, the days of the laughing stock John Gruden seem to be done. They've led us to this moment. A big home game, essentially for the division. The throwback jerseys fired up. So here we go. Let's take care of business. We're going to get some action in this game. I'm feeling it. So we need to stop early in this game, a defensive game off the bat. 3 minutes left, 0-0. Let's get a stop here. All right, 2nd and 3. Watch the run. Let's bring Joseph into the box. Play action. Get over White. Get the pick. Oh, no, we got a pass interference on Gary and Conley. That is not going to help. Gotta have a tackle for a loss here. There we go. That counts for a tackle for a loss. The 2nd sack. David Marks, 8 or so on the year. Have a season, rookie. It's not done yet. We need this stop, D. Oh, he jumps offside on the next play. He's beating David Bakhtiari for 2 sacks today. That is no small feat. I don't know what's going on with this camera right here. And it's actually a false start. So back him up even further. I'm feeling an interception at this point. All right, come on, D. Oh, get it! Oh, if Devin White would have come flying in with that interception. Oh, it would have been huge, but we will take a field goal stop. That's a big-time stop right there. Maybe Marks can block the kick. Oh! He gets it! Pick it up! Oh, Marks! We got ourselves a superstar! I had no idea this guy was going to be so good when we took him on day 2 of the draft. He gets a sack and a blocked field goal. That is a superstar type of performance impacting the game right there by Marks. And the offense has been quiet. They want us to take control of the drive on 3rd down here. We're going to skip it. And now we've got a red zone opportunity, 2nd and 8. We're going to play this sucker. So no Amari Cooper this week, definitely affecting our offense. But that's no excuse if you're going to be a franchise quarterback. Trace, you got to handle injuries like that. Didn't like what I saw. A new Jay Allen edge rushing for the Chiefs. Referencing Jared Allen, of course. Alright, can we convert? Get in, Schnault, or at least secure the catch. There we go. Good throw, Trace. Alright, let's finish the job. Should have a hole for Coleman here. Go behind our rookie guard, Trent Williams. Let's go! What a year for the Raiders. We still have a full drive to use as well. Let's skip ahead. 2-minute drill. I don't think we have enough time to take over here. Keep simming ahead. There we go. 14-0. This defense, man. Shutting out the Chiefs until the 4th quarter. I mean, we might as well play this. 3rd and 3. Can let that clock run to the 2-minute warning. We're actually in field goal range. Oh, Chenault drops it. Come on, man. Well, we'll just take the field goal and take our win. This season, I'm going to be honest, I thought it would be better this year. I did not think it was going to go this well. Definitely not. Let's go to the end of the game. 24-7 Raiders. This defense, I can't even tell if we're a defense or an offensive team. We're really good on both sides of the ball, to be honest. Trace was really quiet today, but he didn't have to do much. All Tevin Coleman on the ground. Definitely going to be good to get Amari Cooper back. We get sacked by Colton Miller and Walker Little, or they give up sacks rather. Devin White leads the team in tackles, and he sacks while we get 3 for David Marks, the superstar rookie. At least he should be. I think he's got normal development, but he's going to be due for a bump in that, that's for sure. So we'll keep moving along. This episode's definitely going to be a little longer, but we want to get through the remainder of this season in this episode. Good upgrade for LaVisca. All right, the 7-2 Raiders. We play the Browns at home this week. We are hot. Doctors have cleared Amari Cooper. It's all right. We don't need him right now. We don't need to rush him back. Things are going too well. Definitely against the 1-8 Browns. They have clearly not figured things out on their end. So we got some upgrades. Trent Williams. Go agile for the vet. All right, let's take care of the Browns. Can we get to 8-2? We can. 26-14. This team, man. Did anyone think this was going to go this well? McSorley, bit of a problem though. He's been really cold without Amari Cooper out there. For the defense, Chase Lucas, good to see him getting a pick. Any sacks? Nope. So pretty quiet week statistically, but we'll take the W. So we got some upgrades. Devin White. Oh, +2 overall. I'm not sure why I got I guess 3 tackles big for a linebacker. He is just a nightmare, man. Walker Little. Go pass protector. His upgrade's been pretty underwhelming, to be honest. But he is developing pretty well. Surprised we haven't gotten one for Trace in a while. He's pretty close. He should get one next week. Honestly, I think we should keep moving. It's not an easy game at the Chargers, but I think we got it. We're getting a little cocky, though. This is probably a trap game. We win! 34-31! Trace McSorley says, trap game who? I got this. 34-31. 275. Just 1 touchdown, but a good day for McSorley. Bouncing back. He had been slow. Definitely happy to have Amari Cooper back. Even though he only hits him for 3 catches, but he did get a touchdown. Noah Fant, a good game. How about the defense? Hurst gets a sack. Gary Conley a pick. So Conley and our other corner, Chase Lucas, have had pretty decent years. This new punter, I mean, I don't know how he's doing on the year, but 59.5 in the game. We took him earlier than I probably should have in the draft. Just kind of an impulsive pick. But he had a great game that we played, and he's actually at 54.2 per punt. He's been like a Pro Bowl punter as a rookie, so he could make the Pro Bowl. We got a big injury decision on Cleveland Ferrell. Probably going to keep him sitting just because this defense has played well. Big upgrade week. Hurst gets one. So let's see if they may have nerfed the speed rusher upgrade. You guys, I think they did. That's 2 now with no block shedding. This was a just belligerently overpowered thing in franchise mode, was the D-tackle speed rusher, and I gotta say, they did some tuning this week. I think they may have nerfed it, so credit EA for catching that and working on that. We get deep accuracy and a 2 boost for short accuracy for Trace. That's a good week for him. Dwan Smoot, forgot we had him. All right, Colts coming to town. Let's keep this thing rolling. I'm saving that play the moment in case we actually need it later in the year. We might not even need to use it though. 10-2. We can't be stopped. And we got Cleveland Ferrell coming back, one of our best defensive players. Upgrade season. Ferrell gets one on his first game back. Oh, we just missed the speed upgrade. He's up to 79 agility now, but I want to see that speed upgrade. Ooh, a really good upgrade for our rookie guard. You guys having like a Quentin Nelson season for us. Another pretty quiet upgrade for Walker Little. I'll take the 2 pass block though. Colton Miller, definitely got to go pass protector for him. Could be worse. How did we do against the Colts? Just to prove to you guys, I'm not forcing these games. You can see this is legit. We got a home force win on the bye week, but other than that, this team is playing so well. Ooh, McSorley. Ugh. Gosh, I feel like he's going to bite us in the ass. Oh, the Colts have Bryce Love. That's an awesome addition for that team. Picks for Conley and Bayard. Do we get any sacks? Doesn't look like it. All right, McSorley, I want to see you turn this thing on offensively down the stretch. We're at Washington, 6-6 team. This could be a trap game. Washington needs this game a lot more than we do at this point. And we win again, 27-21. That's more like it, Trace. He's just so inconsistent, but he can really play if he shows up. Cooper's been really quiet, but Chenault's come on. No sacks this week. For the defense, Tyus Bowser showing up. We'll get sacks from Charlton, White. Marks gets a half sack. We'll take that. No picks. Some upgrades in the secondary. We'll go hybrid for Carl Joseph. 5 zone? What? Oh my God. Oh, wow. In a zone for Gary and Conley. All right, we got the Cowboys, another NFC East team that needs a win, but at this point, I'm starting to feel like we're never going to lose. There's a big loss. Trace drops 3 points. That's concerning. Something about Trace just kind of scares me, man. But I don't think Tua is the answer either. I think we got to just keep going with Trace and keep developing him and not get antsy here as the season's going well, but he's got to get these receivers involved. The defense, Devin White, a great week. Rhett Elam gets 10 tackles and a sack, or a sack, 10 tackles. So let's not panic. We've got the Jets and at the Broncos. We might do play the moments that last week against the Broncos. They are 10-4, so that's looking like a good target for play the moments. Glad we saved it, honestly. A couple more upgrades before we sim. Ooh, good upgrade for Melona. Lucas has had a pretty quiet progression. He has not been bad. Definitely not been bad, but has probably not lived up to the hype of a top 15 pick at corner. Let's see, we picked up some weekly awards last week. Devin White. We're going to let awards be a surprise. Mostly for time's sake. So we got a 10-4 Jets team this week. We got to play DeForest Buckner. Hopefully we can pick up this win. And we do. 26-21. Trace McSorley responds. Although, what's this? Tua comes in and throws a touchdown on 1 yard. His first pass attempt of the year goes for a touchdown. That adds to the storyline a little bit. Trace did not throw a touchdown. Making things interesting, Tua. The run game has dropped off as well. I think Amari Cooper's fallen out of the running there for the best wide receiver. Marks, I think, is at 9 sacks on the year, or maybe 10. I think he's at 10 because he got up to 9 in that game. He had 3, and then he's had a couple of half sacks. So 10 sacks for a rookie, we'll take that. Rhett Elam has a ton of tackles as well. He was a great pick, it's looking like. So we're going to play this one. And with the division clinched, do we go to Tua? I don't think so. I know that's what you guys want to see, but I think this is a situation where you don't want to stir the pot. The season has been overwhelmingly impressive. And it's not like Tua is some like first round prospect for us, at least. We took him in the 3rd round. I know that he might go in the 1st in real life. But I don't think Trace has done enough to lose that job outright. And we are loaded with upgrades this week. Zone for Bayard. Our safety duo is so nuts between Bayard and what Joseph has turned into. Let's test our theory again. Speed rusher. And, oh, he still gets block shedding and a finesse move. It does seem a little less than you normally would get, though, in the past. I still think they nerfed it a little. Whoops, I did power rusher. Oh, well. He probably needs a little power anyway. And Will Bromwell. This guy's just been chilling, but he's a good guard that's just kind of sitting at depth for us. So we have the 1 seed clinched, but I am not a huge fan of laying off the gas when, yeah, we're 12-3, but we have had a lot of close games. So I'm going to keep playing as if we need this win, keep the momentum going into the playoffs. I think that's important for this team right now. 3 play the moments. Let's get it. All right, 3rd down. Let's play a little defensive red zone opportunity here. Son of a, I think. Oh, no wonder David Marks fell off. Come on, Madden, that is freaking weak sauce. I hate that the depth chart gets screwed up when players come back from injury. That's so obnoxious. Who knows how good of a year David Marks would have had if freaking Madden didn't do that. I'm pissed off right now. Taco Charlton hasn't done jack you-know-what for us either. That's disappointing. He's still going to have a good year, but come on. Add that to the list. Light him up. Oh, frickin'. That's the 2nd time Cortland Sutton's gotten a touchdown on one of those in routes against us. All right, a failed trip there. Come on, offense. I'm going to trust the team here. All right, we hold no field goal. Let's get some points. Let's get ourselves into this game. Do we dare test Chris Harris? Oh, he played with outside. Get out of there, Trace. Oh, come on. Just throws it in the back of his lineman. At least he got out of it. Took him forever, though. All right, we've got to block Von Miller on this play, guys. Okay, we block him, but not for long enough. Ugh. I'm going to change Cooper to a deep in. Ugh. This pass rush is nuts. Alright, we got 1 full drive remaining. Need the team to step up a little bit, though. We have not done much. And we keep him out of the end zone, and then we get a touchdown. That is what we call stepping up. Alright, 2-minute drill. No, we got too much ground to cover here. We'll trust. Come on, give us a drive's chance. Do we take over here 3rd and 8? This is a critical moment. We're going to do it. Which means we have to get this play right here. Ah, frickin', I liked the look. Did not know the clock was running. First down, that's huge. Should we see how our rookie guard can do pulling in space here? Normally I'd go to Trent Williams here, but let's trust this new guard. Good block. Good run, Coleman. We might be in the market for a running back next year. Coleman's kind of fallen off this year. I don't even think he's averaging 4 yards a carry. Kalen Balaj has been a nice weapon for us, but he hasn't really taken that job by storm. That's a good run, though. We're going to feed you again. Never mind. Just as soon as we're ready to give him a chance, maybe, he goes and gets hurt. Oh, come on, Chenault. What a beast. Bruce Sternum. He'll be all right. Oh, Laviska Shenault gets hurt. Hopefully that's nothing serious. We might regret playing him in this game. I feel like Howard's going to be wide open here. Yeah. Alright, defense, finish the job. Oh no! We're entering the playoffs without Laviska. And we gotta hit end of game. Ugh, that's a tough loss. Come on, finish it. Oh, wait, we won! Trace McSorley! With like 47 seconds left, he went down and scored. Did you guys see that? I was already ready to say tough loss. What a win. Trace McSorley, 342, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, player of the game. We dish a big loss to the Broncos. Have a day, Trace. Rough day running for Coleman. But the receivers, good day. Kind of spreading it around. 3 sacks, that's rough for Walker Little. Somehow we were not giving a sack to Colton Miller on that Von Miller sack. Rhett Elam, excited to see what he ends up winning. Nothing else really exciting for the defense, but that was a great finish to this season. And this episode's going to be a bit of a megalodon, but that's alright. I think you guys will like it. So here we go. Let's get to the playoffs here. I'm going to end this episode right here and tease you guys off. Looking forward to recapping the season and seeing what we can do in the playoffs for our next episode. So peace out, guys.